Welcome back to the channel. Today, an update about the current Bitcoin and altcoin crash situation. Are we going to continue to go higher? Are we going to see one more low in this video? I'm going to answer to you to all of that. So stay with me until the end of the video. This is going to be very important to show you the data, the reality, the facts that are influencing right now this cryptocurrency market. So the way I want to show you what's happening right now with Bitcoin. Yesterday we were talking about a beautiful daily engulfing candle showing like a reversal pattern. And as you can see from here, we had a complete blue candle, which is basically like a red candle. And we almost retraced the whole pump. We went down to $96,000 and right now looks like it's about to pump again. And the question is, where are we going to go next? So I want to show you straight away what happened with our VIP group, just to show you that what we say and what I even said yesterday is actually true. You can see over here, we went up to this area at $102,000. We dropped to 96,300 ish. And what I was saying yesterday in the VIP group already, you can see at this point, Bitcoin intraday, we already predicted this point. I was thinking actually a dump towards 94 to 95 and then a rebound, but we went a little bit higher at 96,000 and then have a rebound. But let's see how we're going to go. And the reason why we dumped was because of the speech from David Sachs talking about the establishment of a Bitcoin strategic reserve. The reason why we dump is because he didn't mention anything about buying any Bitcoins, and therefore, of course, market makers took the opportunity to go and short the market again. Pretty disappointing, I must say. And also, I'm going to tell you what I think is going to be happening for this next, bear market and bull market. And by the way, guys, if you are interested in high quality analysis, trading calls, with a very high success rate and as well as education and be in a group of professional traders and investors, guys, what I would recommend you is to join our VIP group. You can see there's a link in the description. There is a little trailer over here, what to expect, and also all of our trading results over here. We have a very high success rate. We provide analysis every single day, short-term, long-term, Bitcoin, altcoins, anything you can think of. You can see here long-term, short-term. So if you want to be a part of a community of like-minded individual and succeed into this crypto market and be updated to know what to do, join us. And also, if you want to start to trade with a proper exchange, very fast execution and low fees, very, very good. And also no KYC. I will also recommend you to join my Blowfin account, become an affiliate, get some discounts on your trading fees, very good discounts. Also, I got a link in the description over here. Now, let's go back into the point of the situation from here. Bitcoin 98,200. The question is, are we done with this dump? Are we going to continue higher, or are we going to see more downside to come? My expectation is that we had a very, very big pump happening. Big dump happening down to $92,000. And right now, it seems like, we are trying to recover. And what I will say, I'm very interested to see if you're going to be able to go a little bit higher. Is going to be at this point. And the point I'm talking about, first of all, is going to be now $108,000. So, first of all, I want us to go back, if we can, up to $100,700. And if we are going to break that point, if we're going to break that resistance, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to be looking at us to climb back around this area. Because you can see very clearly that this could be the definition of a channel from here. So we have two parallel channels, one sitting here, one sitting around this area. And what we could be seeing is going to be a potential retracement as per our Fibonacci, the 78.6 at potentially 100 to 103,000. And then we have to assess, because what I could be looking at the moment could be something like this. Could be 1, could be 2, and then could be 3. And then once you're going to go into 3, that's when we need to assess if you're going to be able to have enough strength to go and continue higher. Because otherwise, if you're going to go in this area, there is a risk we could be going down again from here. So from a macro trend point of view, this, and I'm going to be honest here, this doesn't look fantastic because we can't even go and climb back up into this EMA. We are going down, and the question is everybody's asking, is going to be more downside? Could be, because you can see from yesterday what I was saying here. Because if you're going to stay down all this area right now, Bitcoin doesn't look bullish. Yesterday we had a very good bullish candle, but we got completely destroyed, and now we close even below here. So what I would say, it could be a potential scenario. It could be that we're going to go and do something like this. Maybe try to go up to here, try to force and to trap again all the bulls, dump one more time to here, and then probably go back up. Like overall, the structure looks still very, very bullish. I don't see any potential warning signs. But at the same time, I would like to tell you as well that what I'm doing at the moment is the only way I'm going to go and load up my portfolio. I still haven't loaded up my portfolio, especially in altcoins, is that Bitcoin is going to go to here. So I'm expecting that this line is going to go higher, around 85, 86,000. If Bitcoin goes to this area, okay, so goes down to here by, let's say, I don't know, the 10th or 11th of February, so 86, 88,000, I'm going to load up the truck. Otherwise, I literally don't care because right now, there is no point. The risk to reward is not ideal. The situation is very uncertain. We need to see what the market makers are doing. But also, like I showed you yesterday, if I'm going to go on the volume footprint that I told you, and I said I wasn't very convinced about this, although like it was a very massive candle, but we closed below this EMA. And also, have a look at the liquidity, look at the delta. Very important. So we had that very nice candle, but then we keep having this red negative delta. Having a red negative delta is not suggesting that they're more buyers than sellers, but the opposite. You can see that we have, at this point, we have lots of red delta suggesting that there are people selling compared to buy. So if you want to see a proper, I would say, reversal, like a macro reversal, you want to see green over here and a big amount of green, not this little thing. You want to see, I'm going to show you an example if I can find it. Let's see if we can go something like that, 162, 288. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see this little thing, 300. That's what you want to see. It could be also more, even better to have a look at this on the volume footprint. It would be around here. And by the way, guys, if you want to know how to use the volume footprint and all these little tricks, I also have a course here with Freedom Trading Academy. Is in my yearly pro membership. It's called the FTA Pro course and teaches you everything about learning how to trade crypto. You also get a 1 year of VIP group, but this is for people that are really serious about it. They're really serious to make money, to become pro traders. I put over here 25 hours of kick-ass education for you to learn all of these little tricks. So there is something that I would say, I'm still waiting now to see if we're going to see a delta, like a green delta reversal, and it's going to be very good. Something that is already on the back of my mind, and I'm thinking about from a macro point of view, is the following. The economy in the United States is not doing well. Unlike everybody's saying right now that, they're not going to lower interest rates and all of that, I would really suggest people to start to study a little bit macroeconomics and look at this. Yesterday we had the job openings declining, JOLTS, job openings, non-farm job openings. Look how low it was. We are basically back at, I would say, pre-COVID levels, which some people would say it's normal. but it's not normal. Okay, so looking at this, is looking like that the economy is slowing down a lot. And you can see, I kept saying that inflation right now is going down, and it's going to be much more evident when we're going to do in March, when the Fed is going to announce the CPI in the FOMC meeting. I believe they're going to start quantitative easing. You can see even from here, the US reverse repo is drained. So basically, this is what it is. It's the amount of we can say money held by the Fed with the banks, and so when this one goes down, it means that lots of like institutions are taking money away from here and put them more into risk assets. And what it means that because they're doing that, of course, we should be seeing a sort of like quantitative easing starting soon. But what I think, and I'm going to say this right now, the catalyst for the next bear market and for the future bull market is going to be the following. It's going to be a recession. So the next bear market is going to come because of the situation from here, a deflationary bust. When is it going to come? The next 4 months, 5 months, probably. So we could be seeing the market going crazy, one last wave to the upside to try to stimulate the economy by the Fed, starting quantitative easing, 2 months of euphoria, and then it's over. And also, I believe the next bull market, the next story for 2027-28 is going to be the Bitcoin strategic reserve and the adoption within countries. Because as they already say here, the David Sachs said they are going to establish a Bitcoin reserve, and they're thinking about it in the next 6 to 12 months. So we have so long before they're going to potentially establish a Bitcoin strategic reserve, meaning that it's very hard from a regulation point of view to actually establish a strategic reserve. So that's what I believe. I believe that we could be seeing maybe mini bear market, Bitcoin going down to, in case of a recession, 70,000, 60,000, then announcement of the strategic reserve, another pump, and then we are done. Okay, now let's have a look at other data, very important. And by the way, subscribe guys to the channel because I'm going to post a video about altcoins later on, and I'm going to analyze Solana and also altcoin season. So I'm going to also show you why I'm quite bullish and thinking that we're going to go higher in the next potentially few weeks or months as well. So it's about the DXY. The DXY is showing that right now here we had the rejection. Everything is suggesting that we should be heading lower from here, especially if the Fed is going to start to cut interest rates. If they don't, they are really criminals. They're criminals because looking at job data like that, they're basically pushing us into a recession, and that's not good. So looking at the DXY, if of course we're going to see bad data coming in the next few months and the Fed is going to cut rates, the DXY is going to lose value. If it's going to lose value, of course, crypto and stocks and risk assets are going to soar, which is going to be very good for Bitcoin and also for the altcoins as well. The second one as well, which I have been mentioning a lot, I also told you yesterday, US10Y Treasury Yield. Again, fixed income. Fixed income, you can say the money are flowing away, which is also is in conjunction with this US reverse repo. This one is going down, money are taken away from here from the Fed, put them into potentially risk assets, as well as the US 10 years here. So you can see that we had this head and shoulder, we had a retest, we got rejected, and what we should be seeing could be a continuation to the downside. Again, very bullish for stocks and crypto. So the last thing I want to show you as well, which, of course, everybody always asks me as well, it's the Bitcoin dominance, but we're going to talk about it more in the next video. I want to show you. Bitcoin dominance still trending higher. This is actually quite interesting how every possible penny is being now placed into BTC. Well, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised given the uncertainty, right, with the situation with Donald Trump and all these tariffs and all these whales just destroying the market completely. But basically, looking at this, I would say that it's still okay. So we could potentially go and feel the week over here, and then we could be going down. Again, for the altcoin season, we need this to happen. It's going to be very important. But at a certain point, we will need some money rotation from BTC into altcoins. And I still believe, I'm still on the opinion that this will come. What is going to be the, I would say, the price targets for altcoins? Are we going to see an explosion to the upside, and we're going to see ADA to go to $600,000, or we're going to see 10,000? I don't think so. And to be honest, I don't care. What I actually care is to have a look at the chart like that, and then to understand exact price targets within reason. So, for example, very similar, like I explained before, for me, Cardano, he has a potential to go to $4.95. But what I'm going to assess, I'm going to assess so many metrics which I talk about in the VIP group here. And then once I see it's going to be the time to sell, I'm going to be out of the game. That's very, very important, that you are in an environment where you know exactly, even like long term and short term, you probably saw now after this dip, to be able to understand when it's time to get out from these markets. Because what you don't want to happen is something like this. Boom. Okay. I have so many metrics to understand where the prices are going to be. And depending on that, I'm going to decide when to pull the trigger, sell all my altcoins, and call it a day, and then come back when things are going to get better. But anyway, guys, I wish you an incredible day. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And just stay with me, because I'm going to also drop another one about Solana today on the Solana analysis, as well as some altcoin season analysis. But otherwise, I wish you a fantastic day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video.